Okay, so here's the deal. If you watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 8 reunion part 2, and you heard your girl Porsha Williams, the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world, on your screen right there, looking Porsha-licious, she said that your girl Kenya Moore was dating a married, one-eyed African man. Now, people were wondering, well, who the hell is she talking about? Well, Porsha posted a picture of Kenya with the man. If you want to see it, it's on my blog. You can see it for yourself. And all she had to say about it was, married African pastor at Kenya Moore, hashtag RHOA. And she also said, tuck trash bunny, hashtag RHOA. And I said, well, what the hell does she mean by tuck trash bunny? But she also said in the reunion that Kenya Moore is a man, so I guess she means tucking her penis. Talk about pretty girls throwing shade. Man, Porsha sure knows how to get down and get ugly for such a pretty woman. And she's really deceitful too, because with Porsha being the prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life, I would never know that she would have shade like that just sitting there in her back pocket. Plus, I would never think that she had any room in her back pocket for anything with an ass that big. But apparently she comes prepared. I'm just saying. But anyway, just because, I'm hashtag Team Porsha for life, doesn't mean that you are. What do you think about Porsha saying that your girl Kenya Moore is a tranny and a tuck trash bunny? And what do you think about Porsha's accusations about Kenya Moore messing with some married one-eyed African man? Does he look like the type of guy you would mess with after seeing the picture that's posted on my blog? Also, I have to say this before I do my outro. This whole saying that, like, calling black women trannies thing, like, and I'm not, undermining Porsha's word, because I've never done that and never would. But I just got to say this, though. I do not like when people were calling these black women trannies. I mean, unless she's that much of a bitch, or unless it's true, that the chick looks like a tranny, then that could be funny because it's true. Like if somebody said that Sister Patterson, Miss New York's mother, looked like a tranny, that's actual fact. If they said the same thing about Wendy Williams, that's actual fact. Plus they're both bitches. So I wouldn't get offended because you're saying it about bad people anyway, And don't get me wrong. Kenya Moore threw black men under the bus. She's a damn Negro bedwench. As a matter of fact, come to think of it, after she did that interview and said all that bad stuff about black men, fuck Kenya Moore. I'm glad Porsha did say she looks like a tranny. I take that shit back. She deserved it. Just for that stupid ass interview that she did where she threw black men under the bus. So you know what? Hashtag Team Porsha. I'm glad she said it. Normally I would say, hey, don't call that black woman a tranny. But in this instance, what? Fuck it. After she said that shit about black men, I should have just never said anything nice about Kenya Moore ever again. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Do you think Kenya has really messed with the one-eyed African man? And do you think she's really a tranny? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. When I say meat, I mean the meat that's allegedly hanging between Kenya Moore's thighs. Allegedly. Is she really a man?